Hi, my name is Grace Moon, and I am currently a community health major at Western Washington University. And now I present to you Cooking with Grace. A huge aspect of my life is food. These are some pictures of dishes I have made in the past. I guess I have been a little bit spoiled in my life because I've always eaten authentic, homemade Korean food and Korean side dishes that were made by my grandma and mom. That is, until I got to college. I really had to learn how to cook on my own, and since I did not have the resources to continue making Korean food, I really had to experiment with what was available to me in the stores. But food isn't my only passion. I also volunteer. So on Saturdays, I volunteer at Mount Baker Care Center, which is an assisted living facility for senior citizens. I work in the activities department. So usually I start off the morning handing out the weekend agenda and menu to all the residents, and then we go on to activities, which include painting, holiday crafts. We play bingo, domino, card games, and usually I have to cut the nails and paint the nails of some of the residents. I'm also a peer health educator in the Alcohol and Other Drugs program at Western under ADCAS, which stands for Alcohol and Drug Consultation and Assessment Services. Every Wednesday, I have to teach the first alcohol risk reduction class to people living in the dorms. So over the past year, I have learned and benefited so much from these volunteer activities, but one of the things that really amplified was my love for teaching. And so I thought for my video it would be awesome if I could combine those two, my love for cooking and teaching. So I thought that I would make you guys my favorite dish, which is a rosemary garlic lamb cut with some lemon asparagus and a spinach cream cheese sauce. So I'm going to start by drizzling some olive oil over. And this rub is just a combination of salt, pepper, a little bit of paprika, and garlic powder, and a bit of cayenne. And then we just rub it in on both sides. And what I like to do first is to steam them, so I put my stove on about medium or so, and I have a little bit of water just covering the bottom. Okay, and we just want to get this ready so that we can squeeze out some lemon slices for. So these onions have been sauteing for about 4 minutes or so in that butter. So what we're going to do is add some cream cheese. Asparagus has been steaming for about 10 minutes. Just going to drain these over here. Just squeeze. It's like one wedge. After the cream cheese started melting a little bit, you want to add about 3 to 5 tablespoons of water so you get some a little bit more blended. We're going to add that chopped spinach to it. Okay, so now we have our cast iron pan pretty hot. You can use any old pan, but make sure you just don't put that in the oven. So now we're going to hold that on there for about 4 minutes on each side. Then put it in the oven that has been on the broiler for about 5 minutes. So it's been on one side for about 3 minutes. I'm going to flip it over just to see if the other side has some color. And it does. That looks glorious. gonna put this in the oven for about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on how rare you want it. Now it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna get it out of the oven again. Tori, is it good? How good is it?
Delicious.